What's happening, fellas?
What's happening?
Welcome back, Fly on the Wall show. So we got a question we posing. We want y'all feedback. But the good guys finish last. And by good guys, we mean like the nice guy.
You looking at me though.
That's your guilty
I'm
conscience.
so hardcore. What?
I'm with you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he on that shit
We
too.
both the good guy simps. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Don't claim it.
I ain't gonna say.
Claim it.
I ain't gonna say this.
It's
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say.
And this nigga is not the good guy, by the way.
I am the good guy.
This nigga here.
You gotta see I hit that octave.
Right.
We know
That
nigga
nigga,
lying.
that nigga wolf and sheep clothing is what he is. That's what he is.
He's somebody.
Y'all post what y'all think of me.
Oh shit,
Y'all
don't
say
do
that.
that. Don't do that.
All the ladies out here know I'm the good guy. And I don't finish last. But I'm finna reveal the secret.
What's the secret?
It ain't about being a good guy. It's about how to handle being a good guy. You gotta know how to control it. A friend of mine told me this a long time ago. I mean, you do what's the saying? Tell them what they want to hear.
That's bad guy shit.
Wait, that's not being a good.
That's bad
Nah,
guy.
you lying. Nigga, that's the bad
Yeah, that's
guy.
lying, but
That's
I'm
the
just
bad
saying,
guy.
you still make yourself a good guy to the woman.
Wolf and sheep.
Right.
Well, nigga, you're right. That ain't being a good guy. If that's the case, that's half of America.
Right.
Damn, there you go. That's what I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking about the guy who don't do all that.
Who's just a good guy.
Right, just a nice guy. And he's straightforward. This.
Don't like
this.
it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Why come in there?
You know how you real nice guy. So, a lot of people take advantage of it. So, but you don't mean to do it, it just happens.
Right.
No. But nah, but like I said, I and you just see, I mean, you see so many dudes, and that same guy who, man, I don't do that. I don't be playing no games. And like I said, we were saying before, everybody plays games to a certain extent, if you ask me. That's my opinion. To a certain extent. Some people go crazy with it. Some people might just, a little bit because you understand the game. And then you can call it what you want. You can call it being cautious with your feelings. You can call it whatever. But those guys who just put as far as towards a woman, I'm looking to get married, and I want to do this, and I want to do that, and they put that all out there. Most of the time, that be that same dude that he cussing her out later, like, man, F that B. Right. I'm like, what happened? And I was like, you like, well, man, you kind of expected. You, like I said, dog, you was in, like, we got our one friend, you was kicking it with her for 2 days, and you proposed. Like, dude, what is you doing? Like, bro, you don't even know her. Right. But I think she might be the one. How can anybody be the one after 2 days? I get it. Some marriages have been built on less. Yeah. But I'm just saying, for me, I don't see it.
She buried his drawers in her backyard.
Right. Put that root on him.
Put that root on him.
Had to
give him Miss Rudolph my phone number.
Hey, but I think that might be more of a hint of desperation than being a good guy. Because I'm kind of a good guy, but I'm not desperate.
Remember how we was talking about? Remember we was talking about with Bud?
Right.
Remember we talked about with Bud and all that? When you put one word in front of it, it changes everything. When you said kinda.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just.
You can always switch up though. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I can play the good guy role.
Right. So then you're not a good guy if you playing a role.
No, there's levels to it.
So it ain't no good guys out here.
No. You can be a good guy. My point being,
you're not a good guy.
Basically, that's the question. But the good guy finish last. Which one were you on? The good guy.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't scandalous. I don't think any chick I ever kicked it with ain't gonna pretty much say nothing bad about me. I ain't scandalous. Well, I'm 1 or 2. But I'm not scandalous, but it's just the fact of
it's like levels to it.
And the way he said that is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, he a good guy, but he know how to handle if getting what he want as far as with a female. You know what I'm saying? Some females out here won't like a thug or
that's not a good guy.
Huh?
That's not a good guy.
Listen to what I'm saying though. Some guys out here want like a thug, or they want a nigga to act like a thug or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Good girl.
Right.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
terrible.
that,
But go ahead. Yeah.
that'd be edited. But, but what I'm saying is, like, everybody got good intentions, but I mean, you know, even thug dudes be,
Yeah,
you know,
chicks want to do
good
it, look
guys,
like Allen Iverson
but-
and act like Grant Hill.
But I'm saying, you know, it comes with maturity when you start acting like you're a good guy and you already been a good guy, but you just play the role, you know, as
Right.
a bad guy.
And I think that's the biggest thing is the
You know what I'm
clarification.
saying?
Like I say, I don't mean you got some dudes who just asses, and then you got some dudes just always far to the right, always far to the left. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, you got those. You know that guy. You're like, man,
Yeah.
here this dude go again. This about to end bad, just like the last four.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that guy can't understand it. Like, man, I do everything for her. I don't understand. And so I guess that might be even a simp if you want to look at it like that.
I think good guy mean
Really
pusher.
bringing it
Cause I
But he introduced it to the world. I'm just ran with what he said.
see, it's just what I was just talking about. It's a mix between him being a good guy and
And
him
suck.
being desperate.
Yeah.
See, when you desperate, you'll throw money at anything. You know what I'm saying? You'll throw, like, just please, just stay here with me,
Do
just
anything
talk
to
to me.
please that person.
Okay,
You
so
know what I'm saying?
devil's advocate to what you just said. You would throw money at anything. What makes something worthy of you throwing money at it?
When you desperate, it don't matter.
No, but I'm asking you if you're not
Well,
desperate. Right, you said that if you desperate, you'll throw money at anything.
Yeah.
So let's not say it's anything. What makes that person worthy for you to throw money at?
I mean, everybody got different, but to me, you have to get into it and see. You know what I'm saying? A chick can't be stupid. She can't be too young. She gotta have some maturity to it. Cause you see a fine chick, she might be 25, but she's so dumb. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just skeptical about throwing money at any situation.
No, I'm just saying, but this is throwing money at a chick is what guys do to have company. They might not have a game. They ain't got the bad boy, thing to keep the chick around, to make the chick want them. So they really a good guy, but then see, you can be a good guy but still have balance and still get chicks and this, that, and other. But
Very true.
if you just desperate, like just because when like the stuff you talking about, that this
Yeah, that's
dude is
desperate. You're
doing,
right.
that remind me of what like a chick could do when she like 40 or
That's what I was just
You know
about
what I'm
to say.
saying?
It comes with
When it's
maturity.
like,
It depends.
oh, I'm
Slow
30.
me down.
it's like well, I'm 39, but I'm still like I'm not on no clock. I'm not looking like when am I gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When am I gonna settle down? When am I gonna have a bank? Like no, chicks get the.
That's women.
I'm talking to a chick not too long ago, and she just the first thing. Well, she just automatically just throws stuff in. Yeah, so what do you think about where how you like your house? I like my house just fine. Yeah, cause I don't really want to move back to Detroit. I'd rather stay out.
You wasn't invited back
No, I
to
was
Detroit.
I was like, hold on. How do we get to talking about moving in with each other? You know what I'm saying?
I told you, dog.
She already talking about moving in. She talking about a family. She like, cause she already got kids. Right?
I got one word.
So then she talking about, I just want somebody to come home to and a family and this, that, and the other. And my husband, this, that, and the other. Hey, slow down.
Yeah.
Slow
I tell you the
down.
scariest thing for me. I went on the second
I had
day,
to ask
and
her
there was a
this.
piece of paper, and she was writing. And when I got in, I seen she was writing. I ain't paying no mind. I said, I looked. She had her name with my last name. Like seeing how it looked, nigga, I was scared to death. I'm
Which
like,
one did you jump out of? I'm interested in this
Right, I'm
one.
like, I'm so up out of here. I'm like, oh yeah, this is our last day.
Hey, when
You
the
moving
chick-
like a
when the chick-
fire, light speed, bro.
When a chick get to moving that fast, ask her something simple. What's my favorite food?
Right.
I know she might be crazy. Well, you told me so. Well, I can tell you the type of person that like this.
Right.
Damn, you right.
But I'm just
Just
saying,
like I know-
something as simple as that can be like you don't even
I know
know,
my homegirl
you don't know
gonna
nothing
see
about
this.
me, and you already talking about marriage. Like, slow down, man. Kid, just chill out.
Real talk.
But some dudes get caught up in the desperation. They start to be like women, and getting desperate,
Yeah, you right.
and
No,
then
you
so
right.
they throwing money at any chick that's available.
Yeah, because
It could
they
be the
feel like
ratchetest
they clock
ratchet.
is ticking.
Right.
So they just want somebody to be around them, so they throwing money at them,
Yeah.
They paying their bills, they paying their rent, they paying this, they buying them cars and this, that, and other, and that's cool. But just like you say, she gonna keep you here so you can pay everything, and then she just gonna go let my man smash and have babies by him.
Because I think at the end of the day, I think the biggest thing with the good guy thing, and I think it goes with anything, dude, if there's ever any lack of respect, it's not gonna work anyway. Especially on
But
her
you can't
behalf.
be too good, you know.
But my thing,
You can't
if
be
the chick get to a point where you do stuff she don't respect,
Right.
if you that nice that you just doing stuff, doing
Yeah,
simp
it's over.
shit, just doing simp stuff.
Don't be pointing at me saying simp.
He said it twice.
No,
No,
said
you
it
wanna
twice
throw it
in
out
one
there. I'm pointing at you and say simp all day.
Word point today.
You the one.
I tried to let him slack about the word up. I'm like, hold on, like about simp.
Right. Gotta bring
He
it
the one
back
that
to
brought the word up. You alright, bro? I ain't mean it as you a simp.
But I agree with what you about to get into. Cause listen, once a woman starts disrespecting, the relationship is over. Any woman I fuck with, once I start seeing some disrespect, or you know what I'm saying, when she trying to just hit buttons and it's over. It's over.
Real talk.
No type of level, any type of way. When I see it's starting to be repetition, the disrespect starting to happen, it's over. Either I'm gonna make it crash or you gonna make it crash, but it's over.
I try to beat him. I try to.
And see, he could be like that, but he still got shades of good guy in him, but he ain't.
That's why I say every guy is good.
So
You
he
know,
ain't-
you know,
he
you
ain't
try to-
desperate.
Not every guy.
No, but
So
I'm
when
saying
he see a chick getting off kilter, he like, okay, be gone. You know what I'm
Guys
saying?
that play
And
that
it ain't no
role like
love
they
lost.
bad,
You know what I'm
you know,
saying?
like they just thugs and everything. They ain't no thugs, and they gonna be trying to be in no relationships and nothing like that. They be
My
trying.
thugs be in
Thugs need
relationships
love
too.
too, though.
Everybody needs love.
Thugs be in
No,
relationships too.
Oh, they
Yeah.
need love.
Like
They want
what
to
Cat
hear
Williams
get
say,
on
like
about
you
their business.
waking up gang banging on bacon?
Right.
Right. Over
When
bacon.
do you smile?
But you know,
bro?
You gotta have some soft.
But I just
Yeah,
think it
everybody
be to
knows
the point.
that.
I think it just be to the point, like I said, when you really look at it, man. This is my opinion. I don't think no chick wants something like I said, because if you can't be the man in that relationship, you know what I'm saying? What are you there for? You know what I'm saying? It's like to the point of just being too soft. Like if you're not protecting, if you're not doing the thing that the man is supposed to do, how is she gonna do? What's her role?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm telling you, but you're right, with desperation. You see it so much out here. And like you say, as dudes get older, dudes my age, and you just start to see, and they just, like you said, they almost settle or they become somebody. And you know, I'm like, dog, is that you? And they like, yeah, that's me. This is who I am now. I can respect that. You might have became somebody else. But that to me, when the relationship don't work, my bad. When the relationship don't work, you know what I'm saying? You kind of like, dude, you know, and then you don't want to take advice from nobody. And I feel you. You don't have to, but when you become your own frame of reference, you ain't got nobody to talk to about nothing. You the only one that just, you come up with an idea, you don't pass it to nobody, and you just go run with it. And that's fine on some instances, but a lot of instances you crash and burn. And you know, and I just see it so much. So I see so many guys that the prototypical nice guy, and they the ones who can't find somebody, and then the player dude, you know, at some point this way. I want to, you're not a player. You just
That's what you can point to.
No.
That's what he can point to.
No labels. You just quan from now on.
Rap
You just
talk.
quan. Oh, look, all right, rap talk.
You point to
Hey,
that.
but I was gonna say that too, though. The desperation, it goes the same way with this. Like I said, people will throw money to keep somebody around, but a lot of times you're missing your blessing by keeping the wrong person around. You sitting with somebody that they don't want you. You know they're not your caliber. This is a temporary situation, but you throwing money at a temporary situation, trying to make it look like something to everybody else. You trying to keep up with the Joneses, so you paying this chick to be around. She letting Jody smash. You know what I'm saying? But you paying her to be around, and then you wasting time. You paying this chick bills for 5 years. Wasting time, and it works reverse with the female too. You let the dude be around for 5 years, and it's the wrong guy.
Here's the thing.
And you so desperate that you won't let yourself be by yourself for 5 minutes in order for God to send the right person to you.
Here you go right here.
Lay it
She's my leg down. My leg smooth down. At the end of the day, dog, the lady, she always gonna come back to the bad guy. Hold on, listen. First of all, it depends on what level the relationship on, and it depends on like what we talking about. The good guy, bad guy, it can work good if you looking for certain things. Because sometimes the good guy, he settle for what he looking for. As far as like, he might get off on like, okay, baby, I want to please you. I want to do all this stuff for you. I might call it simp shit, but he might get off on that. He might like all that.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
chase the woman.
yeah,
I want to do all this.
Some dudes like spending money. That's like that thing.
It's
Yeah.
nothing. It's nothing wrong with that. Just quick point. It's nothing wrong with doing that if that's how you get down. But the thing is, don't do it to the wrong person.
Right. And that's
Don't give the wrong woman all that attention when
Right.
when the right woman is over here waiting on you, but you still stuck on this, and you
Right.
know it's bull.
Right. That's why I'm about to go to your point. That's why I'm about to speed up to this. That's why I say at the end of the day, the lady, she gonna still come back to the one who got her up here.
Real
The one who giving her all the problems. Listen,
But
listen,
even mental.
listen. That's what I'm saying. The one who got her up here.
Exactly what you're saying.
And then especially when the sex get into play, you got her mind and you fucking her good.
But
She always coming back.
But that get old after a while.
Sounds
no,
like you
listen.
know that word or something. I mean,
I do. I'm saying they always gonna come back.
Well, I'm saying
They
that,
always gonna come back.
that get
Oh,
old
like
after a
turn-
while.
Listen, if they don't come back, they gonna have to fuck with somebody who hit them on the same thing, or he's on a higher level,
Listen.
on the sexual and the mental
But
shit,
that
the
get old
toxic
after a
shit.
while though. Look, I done had chicks that have had my attention like that, but you know what I'm saying? They the ones you got to.
I'm talking
She ain't
about
got
for the
no
woman.
car. I gotta go pick
I'm
her
talking
up.
about for the women.
She ain't got no house. She got kids and this, that, and she got all this stuff attached to her.
Well, you shouldn't be fucking her anyway. She ain't got her all that shit.
I'm just giving an example because you talking about the bad guy, right? So I'm giving an example of the bad girl. She ain't got no car. She ain't got nothing to work with. She stay with her mama.
You shouldn't be working with her.
I'm just giving you a quick example. I'm just saying. After a while, even though the chick she may look great, and the sex may be good and all of that, but after a while, it gets old dealing with the same type of, and then every time you see her, she begging, right? It works to flip with a guy too. Now that woman head may be gone off a guy that ain't doing nothing, ain't got nothing. But I'm just saying, how long though?
They gonna
After-
always come back, bro.
I mean, but after you go through
I'm
something,
talking about the woman. I ain't talking about us. I'm saying I can get tired of it too. I can get tired of messing around with different chicks. Like women always talk to me. They're like, "Quan, you need to grow up, whatever." I don't need them. I don't care. I got my own place. I'm home. What do I need a woman for right now? If she ain't got my kids, what do I need her for? Besides fucking her, hanging out and drinking every now and then, what do I need her for?
But listen, you ain't the prototypical bad guy though. Like it ain't like
It's not even about being bad. I'm talking about when you grown and you got your stuff together. What do I? And we at our ages, like you say, everybody usually already got some kids or got a family or structure, some type of structure going on. Most of the time, people at our age, they either coming out of a marriage or they like go back to what you just said. Someone be looking like, damn, I need to get married. And they look like, man, that's why some of these women be out here want to have sex with different multiple men, but they looking like, man, I ain't getting married in my 20s or 30s. Man, I might just have fun. My kids older now. I ain't about to just sit around and just be thinking, because they already know the time. Man, that time is gone.
But I'm just saying, how many chicks? How many chicks?
Partially said.
How many chicks? How many chicks end up with the bad guy though?
That's why I said they always come back. They gonna come back and hang out with him. The bad guy gonna keep
I
fighting.
agree with you. It's
No,
like
he
it's
gon-
always that one
he definitely gonna-
dude. It's that
gonna
one
be
dude
around.
that most likely he the bad guy that they can't get out their system.
Exactly.
It's that one dude that they go, and like you said, that done happened plenty of times. You know how many times I kick it back with a chick and be like, yeah, thought you wouldn't fuck with me no more though, huh?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it always
But
happens.
I'm just saying,
what
as
I'm
you
saying
get
is-
older, it gets old though.
Oh yeah,
You
no.
keep saying it gets older, but you gotta understand how.
'Cause it does.
You talking about from the guy standpoint?
I was about to
or
say, I was about to
the woman
ask
standpoint?
that. Like, what stand
Come on,
from? A
Listen,
guy or a girl?
okay, even
Come on, for guys and for
Okay,
women.
listen,
Like
listen.
after you hit 45, 50,
Listen,
it starts to get old. Like,
listen,
oh, chick doing the same thing, dude doing the same thing.
I think with
Hold
a guy,
on, listen.
Okay.
He keeps saying it get old, but what you gotta realize, the older more people get, the more they start giving up.
Yeah.
You never think about it like that? When people get, cause they even think like
Are you
that.
tired of the fight?
Exactly. You tired of like, you thinking like, man, my kid's grown. I'm about to travel. I'm about to do this. Either a man or a woman. I'm like that. I could have been married multiple times. But I don't want to. And I'm about to put myself in a position to be married, be with somebody I don't even want to be with that
I
long.
mean, but
Just 'cause you wanna be
speaking-
married.
But it's
Yeah.
different.
Hold on. Let me
Well,
put this
he
one
ain't-
point.
he ain't get his.
He's speaking from a slim perspective. He
can only speak from his perspective.
Exactly.
I know he don't want to get married, but it's a lot of men and women who feel the opposite to that. They do want to get married and have a family. So, of course, they ain't gonna keep. You got perfect reason to be like, what for? Why would I do
But you're forgetting about the majority of people at our ages who got kids and got all that.
Yeah, but they still want to get married though.
No, most of them don't. Not
Yes,
in
they
their
do.
40s. They like, man, all that.
You don't cut it out.
You talking guys or women?
Ask
Guys.
a woman in her 40s.
We
Who
talking about
was we talking about? Guys and women.
Right, that's what we saying.
We talking about both.
You rarely
Would
meet
you-
guys who be sitting around thinking about
Right.
getting married.
Hold on.
Like, man, I just want to be married. Dog, when that garter fly at that damn wedding,
Right.
all that thing,
Niggas
man,
running.
you right, that bitch is laying dead on the floor.
Right.
Now that bouquet,
Listen,
scrap for that.
listen.
That's not what
Now
I
listen,
said. I
now
didn't
listen.
say guys.
Hold on, let me throw this in there. Quiet as kept. Half them niggas who got married in their 20s, now they get their 40s, they wish they was single. Nah, they just with them for the situation. It's a business now. We just need to ride this out with the kids and all this, and I'm
Okay,
used to you.
some,
Now listen,
I love
now
you.
listen, hold on.
I ain't saying all. I'm
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
some.
They wish they single until they actually is.
Yeah, the grass look green.
It's not always
Now when you've been married since you 25 and then you 40 and you and your wife been holding down, y'all got kids and y'all got family life. Then you finally get single and get out here and have to get back to the club and all of this.
Okay,
And
listen.
then you old, so you ain't even abreast to how the,
Right, you don't know what's
the
going
social
on.
media game
Yeah,
going down.
yeah.
Come on, man.
I ain't
After you
saying
get
that
out back
morning.
into the game, you be like, man, what am I doing?
Yeah,
bro?
I ain't gonna say like I'm gonna leave everything. I'm not
That's
saying they
what
want
I'm
to leave.
saying.
I'm talking about mentally. They be thinking like, man,
Yeah,
I
of
wish I
course.
could move around.
Of
And I
course,
could, that's what I'm saying.
No, everybody do that. If
That's
you
what I'm
married, you be like, I wish I could move like I used to be single.
And if you single,
If you single, you be like, you have some lonely days where them chicks ain't hit you back, and you can't get the love.
That's the serious.
You know what I'm saying? And you be like, man, I wish I had a chick to come cook me something to eat right now, rub my back.
That's a chance.
You know what I'm saying?
So you can go get that. I
Right.
mean, without
Exactly.
being involved with
Exactly.
somebody.
I can tell when to
That's
come
like
over.
right now.
I can tell when to come over. And I can tell her to leave.
No,
That's right.
I
Like
do-
a woman, she won't, and when she get older, she want a relationship. She like, this is it. I gotta be with somebody.
So you don't
A
want
guy, we like, if we ain't got nobody right now,
So you don't
you
want
know,
nobody.
like Dre in his 40s,
So
we
you don't
ain't got
want
nobody
nobody.
right now.
So do you want
Where
somebody?
the hell that go from? I'm gonna tell you that. He look like Dre.
Listen, the thing is, when you post
But
a
no,
question
I'm
like
saying
that,
with a guy though, Pete, it's different between a woman
I
and a
know
guy.
it's different, but I'm
It's
just
But
talking
women,
about
man, I'm telling you though, they're looking. The women they get more desperate as they get older.
We just talked about
Men, we just want to just do our thing when we get older.
that. We just talked about that.
So basically, y'all talking about the same thing.
So my final question is, ultimately,
Uh-huh.
now we doing our thing, right?
Right.
Hey, I ain't got nobody, you ain't got nobody, whatever. Well, I don't know if you got somebody.
Hey,
or not.
man.
My bad. I don't know. I just said I don't know if you got somebody or not.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just talking fast.
You fight for TV?
But what I'm saying is, ultimately, at the end of the day, 10 years from now, however long you want to say from now, would you like a lady? Would you like a woman, a wife, or something to be like, I'm grounded with you or whatever?
He really wanted me to answer that question.
I don't.
Maybe.
Okay, skip
That's a
that.
good
You
answer.
could have just said no. That would have been an easy answer. You know what I'm saying? Because Quan is saying no, right?
I'm saying no.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying maybe.
So what I'm saying, well, all I was
The
saying.
feelings can't change though. Listen, the feelings can't change though.
So that's all I'm
The
saying.
feelings can't
No,
change though.
no, what I'm saying. No, listen.
Hey,
Hold
listen,
on, hold
but
on.
I can be the one who knocked me off my socks though. I can change my whole MO. I can be like, man, Quan,
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking
never
all
know.
that shit.
You
And
never
he
know.
up here.
But that,
I wouldn't feel
But
no
I'm
way.
just saying that's not what a man looking
No,
for.
I know that. That's what I've been saying this whole time. The whole time I've been saying women
Like,
are more desperate
well, put it this
than
way,
men.
Pete.
And all I've been saying.
And we talking of age. We talking like when you
Yeah,
become
when you're in your 40s, man, people don't care about all that no more. Women care a little bit more than men.
Yeah.
Listen,
men-
I understand all of that, but all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, most people want somebody kind of
Okay, let me ask you this.
to be around.
Let me ask you this.
Whether you marry her or whatever that, like, and we getting to the age, man, we all almost the stroke age, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me you getting the creeping
That's
around
your
black men, a lot of us 50, 60. So you mean to tell me we get around stroke age and you don't want nobody around that take care of you, help you with this, that, and the other?
So to your point, I want to ask the question, okay, when is the age to where it hits to where you think the average person, and you can say male or female, what's the average age when you think when they start just saying, okay, well, I don't even care? What age you think?
Like, let's say that again. I don't care, like, in terms of what?
Getting married or something like that.
I mean, men kind of always be like, I don't care.
No, I'm just saying, just give me an age that you think. I'm gonna be going back and forth. I'm just curious. Like, what age you think when people be like, okay, I don't even care about that no more.
I don't think it's an age because I don't.
Yeah.
I kind of got a feel for it. Like as far
That's
as
what
what
I'm
I say, I would say
I
like
think it's
men.
a time.
I say men probably about like
40.
45,
Yeah.
between 40, 45. I'm gonna say 45.
Yeah, 40, 45. You get to
Yeah.
a point. You get to a point where, like you said, you know, like my answer for real, is maybe. I'm okay if I'm by myself.
That's how
I'm by myself
we were saying
now.
the same
I'm by
thing.
myself now. And
We always say the same thing on the show. But
Right.
it blows up.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm okay with it. You know, 'cause I like it. But then you do, you know, like you say, it is though sometimes, like I always got somebody I can call and do this with. But the question is do I want to do it with that person?
Right.
Like, you
That's
know,
what I'm saying.
and that's what I said, it's about having somebody that you connect with on different levels.
Right.
And that's when I think things get a little bit more serious for me, because when we hit on different levels, like I just want to be in your company.
Yeah.
Like we could just kick it,
So
we can do
most
whatever.
men-
That's
Women
that's
think the
what
same
you know
way.
what?
So
Women,
most
that's what
men,
you gotta understand. Women think the same way.
I do. Y'all act like I don't understand. All I'm saying,
What are
most
you saying?
men,
We all saying the same.
most men are less desperate than women.
Right.
Us being not desperate to have a woman allows us to be 40, 45, 50, and be like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
If I get one, I do. If I don't, I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But a woman,
Yams.
a lot of times, is from in her
They're
20s.
different.
She-
You got
frantic.
women, you got women
She's frantic
come on,
about
yeah,
being
yeah,
ready,
yeah.
and then a
But
little
see,
more
it's just
desperate.
like you say, you
But-
talk to a 15-year-old kid.
But
But you ever think about your wedding? Not really. You talk to a girl. Oh yeah, I got it all planned out.
But
we don't come up thinking the same.
But the
thing.
thing, the main difference between men and women just start getting frantic about just being married, period.
Yeah, a woman
Right.
to go through it because all her friends is married.
Right, so they not frantic about the guy. They
Right,
frantic
it's the
about
act.
the marriage.
Yeah,
Right.
real talk.
Just
I'm
the
just
whole
saying,
act
listen,
of it.
listen.
I see what you're saying.
Women want the wedding and then want the marriage. You know what I'm saying? They want
Right.
the wedding more than the marriage.
Married, right.
So that's
They
what-
think
that's
about that day more than
Yeah.
they think about the life.
So
Exactly.
then the guys are more.
Yeah, I
We
think about the life.
not frantic about
I'm
marriage.
not about to deal with you
We
for the
get-
rest of my life.
We get frantic about the woman.
Right.
We nonchalant about it. We like, if she comes, she comes. But when she comes and we find her, we like, okay, now I'm like, oh, I want this woman. You know what I'm saying? I'll marry you. I'll do what I got to do to get with you or whatever. If she could come at age 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever.
Right.
Whatever she comes to you, she'll make you like, you know what? Yeah, I want to be about you. So we not frantic about
I agree with you.
about the marriage. We don't care about all of that. It's just a woman can change your tune, and then when she does, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was just
You said
saying.
you disagree.
Ultimately,
No, I said I agree with you.
everybody want to be with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we not pressed about it.
I'm gonna be somebody tonight.
Yeah, I get what he said. I feel like dudes saying no because they not getting the chick that they want.
Yeah, you know. What
If
I'm
they
saying?
if they run into the one that he
Yeah,
want,
you
he
be a fool.
not
You
gonna
be
let
a fool.
it.
If you meet, that's what I said, you meet that chick that y'all connect with on all different levels, I'm not gonna be like, then
You ain't gonna let her go.
Yeah,
You
I ain't
ain't
gonna be
gonna-
like on some, you know, to a certain extent I might be, because because like I said, that's what all the other things come in. I ain't gonna lie, I've been out here a while. I done some, you know, so my
what
trust
have you
level,
learned
my
from
trust
being out
that a lot of my trust ain't there.
Right.
So that's something that has to be earned. You know, people talk about trust, and a lot of times it can be funny. A dude can meet me and not know me. You know what I mean? Well, that's respect though. Respect is gonna be given. I don't have to earn your respect. You're gonna give it to me, because that's what I'm gonna demand from me. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with trust and all that, that's something that you just don't outright just straight up get it when I meet you because I done seen too much.
Right.
So that's something that we got to get to that point. So if I do meet that chick and she do have hit on all these other levels, we got to work towards something.
Yeah, I ain't saying get married right away.
Right, real talk, you ain't say that. But my thing is, like I said, I think, like agreeing with some of what he was saying, is that, like, if we got a clock, that moves slow. It moves slow. Like,
and that's how
you know
we
what I'm
think
saying?
as men.
Yeah.
But look, Pete, women on this same level, you know what I'm saying? They want to speed it up, you know, because they feel like they ain't got that much time. You know what I'm saying? But we want to take it slow, which it should be. You know, you take it slow, get to meet this person, get to know this person, get to be friends with this person. I was just talking to my friend, and, you know, I was like, you know, I was just right out the gate. Like, we gonna take it slow. We gonna do it like this and just keep it real. Because back in the day, it would have been like, I'm just trying to hit it and quit it.
We're gonna keep rolling. Let it keep rolling. Let it keep rolling.
And keep it real.
Stop.
Yeah, let it keep rolling.
I didn't tell you to stop.
But
I want to go to his point real quick because he said something that I found real interesting.
I was gonna get into it. I was gonna do Martin Luther King type shit.
Was you? Hey, listen. Even Martin Luther King had something on the side. So listen. Listen, what he was saying. He was
napkin. You
right. Martin Luther King had one on the side. Hey, listen. He said something interesting. He said, like, so you think sometimes people just ain't come across that one that you want to keep around. And I believe so in my heart. I didn't came across. I mean, I'm gonna say it on. They probably watching. I didn't came across two of them that I think like they could be the one. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I just didn't do it, or I didn't even pursue it. And sometimes I do be thinking like, damn, maybe she the one, or maybe she the one. Not to really confuse myself or not to play games when he's going, because he say when he found one, you want to keep her around. And sometimes in my mental, I'm thinking like, damn, do I really be messing with them because I want to keep them around because they was the one? And then it goes to another point we were touching on. Damn, I lost my train of thought because y'all was talking. But anyway, long story.
Dog.
No,
No, I'm talking shit.
You know how the conversation flows.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree that sometimes you can come across a relationship and you can know. I think a man feel when a woman he don't want to let go. I agree with that too. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't come across some good women. I didn't come across some good women. But me being on the shit I'm on, I just don't want to be with one just forever. I don't. And then, that's what it was. The shit you was talking about. I done seen too much. I done been that other guy. You know what I'm saying? Because women be asking me. They be like, "Who broke your heart? Who break your heart?"
Exactly.
And I be like, "No, I didn't break my heart. You just don't know how many women I done fucked who got men's or husbands and shit like that." You know what I'm saying? I didn't seek them. You know, grabbing the phone right before they sucked me off or something, or making sure to see what he had. Mm-hmm. So her the phone won't ring.
I done walk down the hallway and pass the dude on the way to her apartment while I'm walking by. And I'm just leaving, and she, you know what I'm saying, and all that type of stuff. Like,
so basically, y'all scarred. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, and you want to call it?
You did that.
You know, but the real talk you just said, but real talk when you break it down.
You can just talk to women. You ain't gotta sleep with all of them. They just tell you like, man, we're about to go to happy hour after work. I'm talking about even coworkers be having a whole man.
And the biggest thing though, like you say, you peep game.
Right.
You peep game, like you say, like my man, you know, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Sometimes, you know, I be talking to a chick and they'll try to do some slick shit like answer phone and talking cold. Hey, we've been doing that forever.
Snake.
But I'm not the one that's gonna say nothing. But you know what it do though? But what it does do, I'm like, mm-hmm. So when you try to come at me like, I was a good one, man, come on with all that. You was on the same BS I was on. I just ain't call you out on it. Right. You called me out on mine. But when you do that though, I'm like, hey, now let's level the playing field. I'll let you know what's up with me. But that's the one thing, and I will say that's the one thing I did learn, and the one thing I just don't do. I don't have to do it no more. And that's when you get comfortable where you at. All that line, bro. I ain't gotta do it.
I was just
I'ma
about to
just
say
be
that.
straight up with you. It's too hard to keep up with it.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was better at it. I could keep up with it.
Right.
But
There it
now,
is.
that's why you say you just want to be real with chicks. And a lot of chicks not cut me off
We
because
ain't
they,
lying no more to y'all.
yeah, because a lot of they done told me up
But you
front
tell
like
them what they want to hear.
they want.
I'm gonna
That's
tell you.
different.
I'm gonna tell
Hey,
you what.
but-
That ain't a lie.
Now I'm
That's
talking
no
about
out
me.
there. But chicks done told me from the gate, like, well, what you looking for? Because I want to be in a relationship. I plan on being married in a year. I don't. So where we going from here?
And
We
see,
might as well cut this
Pump
off
fake,
right now.
pump fake,
Yeah,
see-
never,
pump fake.
never.
and see,
I ain't got to, bro.
Bring up
but
the
this,
shoes,
hey,
bring up
but
the shoes, bring up the
you want me
shoes.
to tell you why?
That's something.
do that.
That you almost see. Now if you did that, if you did that,
That's why we ain't here.
He tried to make me do it.
right.
So you supposed to play it off like you were hitting that.
No, I did though. You supposed to be my man. I know.
You wrong.
Hey, but that's why the scales be that like honestly, this why us men be taking so long to even think like a woman think as far as get married or something like that. Cause for one, we want multiple of y'all. And y'all
You know this comes back to
That
I think he
When he
Egyptian or
No,
Arabic or something.
he gonna move to
I have 13 wives.
He gonna move to
That's how it
Utah.
was. That's
He
how it
gonna
was
move to
originally,
Utah.
though.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
how it was, though.
But this is why the scales is off. This is why men be waiting till they 40, 50, 60 to be talking about getting married. Because the whole thing, we might have been married to if you would have been like you cool with having some sister wives. We'd have been. Because I'm just saying, telling the truth. We talking about telling the truth. It, like when you say, when she be like, I want to be in a relationship, you be like, oh no, I don't. Because I'm doing multiples right
You
now,
had
right?
13 wives. You're gonna need
So-
13 jobs.
Exactly.
That's
Now
right.
you-
No, you don't. They all bring money
No,
to the
listen.
table.
Now listen, if you gonna do that, you gotta have money.
No, I'm saying that's how that works. That's how that works.
That's my thing.
What's the name on
No, that's how it works.
You
though.
know he's
No, I'm just saying, most of us hold
Just
on.
think. Let's think about it.
Just
You
the
and
thought,
5
just
women.
the
How
thought.
much money that? How much money?
Most of us hold on because even if you come across the woman of your dreams, which a lot of us have, you know what I'm saying? They say you get 3 of them, you know what I'm saying, in your lifetime. You know, that's one of the whole saying.
I might be.
But-
I done reached my quota. I damn sure done reached my quota though.
But most of us come across that woman and be like, I'm still playing. I'm still doing this. I still got this one over here. I don't want to. I ain't ready, baby.
I'm about to get married,
I ain't
dog.
ready. You know what I'm saying?
And cut.
I'm about to find me a wife, dog.
Find your multiples. Get you a couple of them.
You know what though?
Get you a couple of them. We need to stop lying to y'all.
Love them
We want more.
and
of y'all.
leave them.
That's what I
used to do.
Let's go to McDonald's, baby.
Use and abuse.